everybody, and welcome to another episode of Hidden History, the channel that explores what the textbook ignores. I'm your host, Andrea Redlin. I'm an author, graphic arts student, history buff, and I love digging deep into history. So, welcome to my channel if it's your first time here. It's been a very long time since I've made a video, but life gets in the way. I got work, I got school, and a bunch of other crap I gotta take care of, so that's just the way it goes. And today's video is going to be different because it's actually footage I took myself, which is kind of a first for me since I usually use stock footage to illustrate my points. But the next series of videos is going to be everything I've done myself because we just got back from a little vacation. We went to Burkittsville, Maryland, where part of the Blair Witch Project was filmed. We also went to Arlington Cemetery, the Jamestown Ruins in historic Jamestown, the Jamestown Settlement, which is a recreated village of Jamestown. We also went on a spooky ghost tour in Colonial Williamsburg, and we also visited the Holocaust Museum and the Lincoln Memorial. So when I came back, I have a truckload of new topics that I had never heard of before and want to talk about. I also discovered a lot of ladies I had never heard of who figured in history and who made some outstanding changes and things like that and made a real impact on their time. Everyone from Angela, who was probably one of the first African-American slave women to come to America in historic Jamestown, to a woman during the Holocaust who gave up something very important to her to save the lives of Jewish people. So there's going to be a lot of exciting videos coming up. I can't wait to get them all done. It's going to take me some time, but just bear with me. And thank you for all the new subscribers who have come my way. I'm still a small channel, but that's all right. I don't mind. I just do this for fun, and hopefully one day I'll do it for money, but Alrighty then, well, let's get started, and today, travel with me as we go to Burkittsville, Maryland, where they filmed part of the Blair Witch Project. Now, the Blair Witch Project is probably one of my favorite horror films of all time, and I admit it, when I first saw it, I actually thought it was a real documentary and not just a movie, but hey, admit it. I want your hands up in the comments. How many people down below in the comments actually thought that this was a real documentary and not just a movie? Come on, don't be shy, admit it. You want to. So anyway, since we were driving to our destination, which was Colonial Williamsburg, I kind of conned my husband into taking us through Burkittsville since I'm thinking, well, why not? How often do you get to see the spot where a movie was filmed, right? And if you ever get the chance to see Burkittsville, it is like the most adorable, tiniest, little, quietest town I've ever seen. It has cobblestone streets, and these streets are literally so narrow that you really almost can't drive through it hardly because their streets are so narrow. I mean, it's a great walking town. I would actually consider living there. It's a very tiny little town, and when I saw that sign, the sign that appears in the movie, but it got stolen 4 times, so when I saw the new one, it's blue, I was so freaking excited. It was yeah, I'm here, ho! I know, I'm easily amused, right? But yeah, I love the Blair Witch Project movie. To this day, it's one of my favorite horror films of all time because it's just so different, and I really wanted to see Burkittsville, and like I said, it's a really cool place. It's very quiet, and if you ever go there, because the residents have had so many movie fans there and kind of invade their town, please be respectful if you go there. Don't desecrate the graves. Only take photographs and only leave footprints, okay? That's one thing that urban explorers like to say, but it's kind of true. Just don't disturb the peace, just go there. If you want to take photos of the cemetery, great. It's really an interesting place. The cemetery was amazing. I mean, I thought it was pretty big, and the stones are some of them are massive, and they're really gorgeous. I also would like to apologize for my Darth Vader-like breathing while I'm narrating and holding the camera, but I'm kind of out of shape, and that's something I'd like to change, and I didn't even realize I was breathing like that until I watched the footage later on just to see how it went. And I really appreciate your patience for just ignoring that, and I hope it doesn't detract from the video, but I really am trying to get back into shape, and it was very warm that day. And when you're walking through a cemetery trying to aim a camera, you gotta watch where you walk, and it's very hilly, the ground's very bumpy, so trust me, you're gonna get out of breath. And this is actually this is the first video of mine where you'll see my husband and my son on camera, and we did succeed in finding the angel statue thanks to the two of them, because this thing is in the movie it really looks large, but it's actually not that tall at all. It's maybe 2 feet tall, and I will show it to you. So sit back, relax, and let's go to Burkittsville Cemetery. That's it. Welcome to Burkittsville, home of the Blair Witch Project. Woohoo! We made it! And here I am at the famous Burkittsville Cemetery. It's really quiet and peaceful here, I guess, as cemeteries go. But I really, really wanted to come here. I mean, since we're going to be in the area anyway, I really wanted to see where they filmed part of the Blair Witch Project, at least. These graves are just incredible. I mean, some of them are just so old. They've got, as you can see, this one's broken in the middle. And this one's really cool. I'm kind of hoping to find the statue of that, I think it's an angel or something that appears in the Blair Witch Project movie. But I just think it's really cool to visit a place that has so much history, but not only for America, but, pop culture and things like that. I mean, I know it sounds kind of stupid, but I just really wanted to come here. And, oh, look at this one. Must be a grave of a little boy. Can't even read the name, but some kind soul has left a car there for them. That's really nice. Oh, I see a stone that has a plaque in front of it. Let's go see what that is over there. So, let's see. Gone home. Wow. They had to have a lot of money to have this. Let's see. John Willard, 1777, 1831. Okay. And I'm not going to read it, but you can pause it so you can read it later, but that's really cool. Okay, I'm going to walk this way. I see what looks like a rainbow tombstone, and I'd really like to see that. I guess you could say I love cemeteries a lot. That is really, really neat. Let's see. Oh, it's got a plaque too. I'll check that out. Daniel S. Beezer. Check that out. That is so neat. I really can't read it, but it looks like it's got in the middle 2 hands shaking. Alright, I'm gonna mosey on over this way. My husband and son are here too with me. We're actually on our way to Colonial Williamsburg, but we're going to stop in Washington, D.C. first. But today, I figured since we were nearby this place, I figured we'd come here. Wow. The Beezers must have been a big family. Wow, this stone here is as tall as I am to my husband, Thomas something. Can't read it. Wow. Oh, this one's sad. My little Tommy. Oh wow. These are the stones of the kids are always the hardest to see. Wow. Another Bizer. Geez, this must have been a really big family here. Wow. Okay. Oh, I see the boys over there. We're gonna go look and see what they're looking at. I feel like I'm narrating an episode of Faces of the Forgotten. That's another channel I really love. But we're gonna go up this hill. Some of these stones are like kind of a mix of old and new. I'm really liking the ones over there. The ones behind that gate are really fascinating. Whoa, there's some more beyond the gate too. This will give you an idea how big the cemetery is. I apologize for the sound quality. My microphone is not exactly top-notch. And this is the first time I've used it. And this is the first time I've ever taken footage myself. So, wow. These stones are just mind-blowing. And they're enormous. These crosses are like almost 6 feet tall. Amazing. I'm gonna go around the front. There's an entrance there. My husband and son, they're over there taking photos. I'm gonna walk around here. Wow. What an amazing group of stones this is. Still trying to find that stone with the angel. Shouldn't be too hard to find, unless it's like gone. But as I said before, I think it's in the older section. Okay, wow. Manassas J. Grove. Oh, here's a plate. That might help. Wow. Okay. There's that really big obelisk. Okay. How you doing, honey? Give a wave for the camera. He stuck his tongue out. Classy. Okay. I think I see it. I think I see the angel statue. Oh, maybe not. I'm surprised. That one stone right there looks like it could be the back of an angel statue's head, but I could be wrong. This one's cool. Wow, I can actually read this one. Amanda C. Miller, September 6, 1842, died March 16, 1901, 58 years old. Wow. I can't read the other writing. Oh, geez. I hate it when they're falling down like this. It's so sad. Rest in peace, Emily. Okay. Lois Young. Elizabeth, wife of Lois Young. 68 years old, 51 years old. God, people died young back then. Wow. Wait a minute. Oh. I think I remember this from a photo I saw of, yep, right here, the twin stones next to the obelisk. This is where, I believe this is the spot where Heather Donahue from the Blair Witch Project was filming that scene where she's like, either some on this hill or blah blah blah, or in the town below. Oh wow. Infant son of John and Llewellyn Miller. God, that's so sad. I can't stand it when kids die. It's so awful. I mean, it's awful when anybody dies, but when a kid dies, it really tears your heart. Williard. Harriet Williard. That's a big stone. big stones like this, they sure are a fluke. Oh wait, there's a fluke over there. Okay. This place is just enormous. We're actually going to be going to Arlington today or tomorrow, maybe? I can't believe it, but I actually found the angel statue from the Blair Witch Project. They must have cleaned it up or redid it or something, but that's it. I don't know why, but I thought it would be a lot bigger from the movie. It just looked bigger, but it's beautiful. I can't believe it. A stone named Zetcher. So, family name. Oh, wow. Maybe that's why they put the angel there. Craig Austin Zetcher. Aw, this poor kid was little when he died. That's probably why the angel statue's here. Thanks to my husband, I found it. Okay, well, goodbye, Burkittsville, Maryland. It was nice seeing you. And it's nice to see my son enjoying his new camera. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming with me on this cemetery tour of hidden history, exploring one of the Blair Witch Project locations. And you hear that bell? That means I better sign out. Until next time, stay hidden.